Hello, this is Molly Reamer with 30 Days of Goddess in Bridget's Grove with a flip-through video of my July 30 Days of Goddess practice prayer book. We were traveling several times in July, and that is reflected by the super fat size. That's why I do these month to month, because there's no way I could fit more than 1 month into one book. I would have to have a book that's 2 feet tall to get me to the end of a year. And so I'm always amazed to see, here's August, which is getting underway, and I'm always amazed to see how much room to grow they have. That's why I am happy they are spiral bound, because then you can put a bunch of stuff in them. But this one is extra juicy, extra thick. On the cover, I have one of our new Inanna stickers. I'm really, really excited about these. These are kind of done at the spur of the moment when our sticker printing company has a sale, and I've been really happy with how that series of stickers has turned out. There's another one on August's book as well, and I really enjoy that. This sticker is from Kelly Lincoln of Dancing Goddesses. And then at the beginning of the month, I usually do a video about page setups, so you've seen these before. I put the theme of the month, Liberate, in there. I have the rune of the month. I have the questions to consider, the poem. One of the members of our group made a little graphic, a little word cloud graphic to go with Liberate. Another member had shared this poem that I put in there. And then I'm a subscriber to Leslie Braginski, and with her coloring pages from the pistils, as in, not pistil, like, maybe I'm not saying it right, but like flowers. And so I had that card for I Am Grateful for Magic that I put some glitter stuff on. And then I have my other snapshot cards. Reminder to you that new snapshot cards for the month are always free for people who are on the 30 Days of Goddess mailing list, or even if you just go to 30daysofgoddess.com, you will find the month's snapshot cards there for you to download. Then members of the Goddess Magic community get extra ones to use in their practice, but everybody gets some. And so there's the word of the month with reminder: discipline confines, devotion liberates. Simple and sacred is what I call our monthly live circle. July was kind of a modified cauldron month for me, and so I used some of my cauldron month resources then instead of in August. August is traditionally my cauldron month, but because we were traveling so much in July, I shifted it to that instead. I didn't feel the same sense of supportive and nourishing withdrawal that I feel in August, because I was traveling, and so I enjoyed having a break from public content creation. But as far as personal, like, replenishment, reflection, and bubbling in my cauldron, I still need that. And so August is going to be another modified cauldron month. So July, I took this break from public content creation that felt really replenishing, but I need some personal step back and in time. So I will probably still generate content, but I'm not going to be going that many places in August. And then I was using these cauldron cards from Ashley Levy of Love and Light School. I just love this little deck. I printed it out extra small so I could make little cards for it, but that's available in her shop for you to get printed, and it's so fun. So I'm really happy with that. Then it was Mark's birthday. That was a birthday card with a print, a linoleum block print that my mom carved, and so that's there. And this is from his birthday. His birthday's actually July 1st, but this is just when I happen to use his birthday card. And it has a lot of fold-outs for the full moon. It was the stag moon, and I am using Patricia Ballantyne's Creative Flame Oracle this year. That is a cool oracle deck that she has produced, and so this came from Samantha Gadsden, sent that to me from Wales for a summer solstice card exchange. These little funny stickers came from Carmen, who's a moderator in our Facebook group, and she was part of the summer solstice card exchange too. So that was, most of those things were reflected in my June book, but some of them are still here as well. So this is also from Patricia for the full moon. So I've been using those cards. This was in the summer solstice card exchange too. And so that was fun. And that, I believe, is also from the summer solstice card exchange. So that was really fun. I hope we do another one for another upcoming holiday. That was coordinated by the members of the Goddess Magic community. So a lot going on with that one. Oh, these stickers came from there too. So many good things. This botanical graphic is by Aramid Wild, part of Effie Wild's Moonshine program. I printed it out smaller and colored it and then made it. And I finally learned that it was nice to make those into a fold out because then I don't glue stuff over them. I can, well, I did a little bit, but I can color it in and then still have room for all my other stuff. And again, those stickers from Carmen, kind of a washi tape style sticker. And then Ashley's card, more stuff in the pocket. More stickers that came from Samantha. The Kitchen Witch Companion became available for pre-order in July. I have several contributions to that. This is from Effie's program as well. I have several contributions to that I'm really excited about. I'd actually kind of forgotten what I had contributed. And so having it, there's my Ashley card, having it come out has been fun and reminded me of those little pieces that I wrote. And then that is a sticker from promo graphic for Woman Spirit Reclamation's weekly wisdom circle, which I participated in a couple times in July. Sometimes I don't make space for it. In July, I did make some space for it and it was good. So encourage you to check them out as well. New Freya sticker. Oh, so fun with the rainbow. Love that. This was a simple page. Interestingly, when we're traveling, I actually have a lot less time. You would think I would be like all chilling or something. And instead, something that I reflect on when I'm traveling is how very much and precious time I have at home to give myself what I need and to take care of myself and to nurture and sustain these practices that I find so meaningful and so life-changing for me. And since I kind of tend to always want more, like they feel so nourishing and life-changing that I'm always like, oh, I need a little bit more of that. Oh, doctor's appointment. I'm thinking I always want more. I want more of this time. Like if I can write all these poems and feel this level of connection and inspiration and all that kind of stuff, that, you know, what would happen if I had more than an hour a day of that? Well, when we're traveling and I have to squeeze out, I end up skipping yoga for many days in a row. I end up working on my prayer book pages late in the evening instead of in the morning, and sometimes I end up writing poems in the car as we're driving, and I think, wow, I really have a lot of privilege, a lot of space, and a lot of peace and grace in my home life that I probably don't give myself enough credit for, because I also have 4 kids and a busy business, and the house always feels very busy, and full, and I'm always feel like I'm craving time out. I'm craving solitude. I'm clawing my peace out from the scraps, so to speak. And then when we're actually gone, I see, wow, I really have a huge dose of solitude, practice, and peace in my regular everyday life that I possibly don't give enough credit to. So the word for today was savor, and I had this was from the from the Goddess Magic Summer Solstice Exchange too. So I thought that was just perfect to put on the back for the little jars of savoring your sweet creations. So now my pages are moving into pretty simple territory. Oh, I'm working on a secret project, and here's a secret hint and a secret cover. Made a tiny version of said project and stuck it in there. Then my mom, and I went to Kentucky for Briar Fest, and so you will see a lot of that reflected. If I'm at home, I pick things often thematically, as in the savor page before, but when we're traveling, I tend to only focus on things that were collected from where we were. And so we were at the Kentucky Horse Park, we got a picture taken. This was on a raffle ticket. This was the brochure. I used those materials for the background instead of making it necessarily connect. We watched her perform live. We saw this horse live. So a lot of pictures, business cards and things. Oh, we saw this performance live. And so I had my little Kodak Step printer with me, and I printed out a picture for pretty much every day and put it in. We did a lot of stuff there for being there for really quite a short time, but it was really fun and exciting. And and hotel room key card with more pictures of horses that we saw there live. It was such a fun experience. I did not realize, like, we watched the Chuck Wagon racers. I had no idea how extremely fun and amazing that would be. And so while it's technically a model horse festival, it is also a celebration of all things horse and a very significant celebration of real horses. So they pretty much have real horses doing things from 9 o'clock in the morning all the way till 5 o'clock in the afternoon in the arena. So you could pretty much just sit in the arena and watch real horses do demonstrations. They changed every 10 to 15 minutes. So it was every 10 to 15 minutes from 9 to 5, there were horses doing things in the arena, and it was so exciting and fun. We really had a great time. So more things from there. Then home, still using Ashley Levy's cards. Also participated in the class. I forget if this is from a Women's Spirit class or from a circle, but that's what that's from. I think it's from the circle. Oops. Little stickiness. Oh yeah, my Hestia sticker. This is like the packaging to the new stickers. And so it's got sticker residue on it, but I don't want to just throw it away. So I put it in my book anyway, even though it's got sticker residue. So that's why that page was sticking down. Still using my Page a Day Hay House calendar for backgrounds. Sometimes because I like the affirmations, sometimes more often because I just like the picture. So you'll notice that I often cover up the affirmation. Sometimes I don't actually even like the affirmation at all. Sometimes the affirmation is great. So it just really depends. This one I loved because look at that amazing hippo. And I love my body. I am happy and whole as I am right now. Yes, you go, hippo. You are amazing. And then new ISIS stickers as well. And so that is there. And the page was celebrate. So I liked how the hippo is celebrating its amazing body. And strengthen, still keeping the pages pretty simple. Oh, I thought that was stuck together. And is this when we left? I can't remember. Yeah, I think this is the day this is the day we left on our 25th anniversary trip to Florida, St. Augustine area, and then for a few small days in Orlando. And so, yes, I should have known that because there's the airplane picture. There's daily practice on the airplane with 365 Days of Goddess Kindle edition. Perfect travel companion, and you can read it on your phone or on a Kindle. It does not matter. You don't have to have a Kindle to read it. It's there. And so that was our 25th anniversary expedition. This had fallen. This is like Spanish moss, old man's beard from the live oak trees in Florida. But this had fallen and was on the sidewalk. So I picked it up, and different places that we went. So on these days, so this was our actual 25th anniversary. There's us 25 years ago. There's us on our 25th anniversary. And I, for the most part, did these pages after we got home each day. So we would go out and do things, then I'd take pictures, print the pictures out on my little Kodak Step printer, and then do the page with whatever map or what have you that I had with me. And we went to the oldest Marian shrine. Did not feel like I belonged there, but I did want to pay my respects to Mary when we had the opportunity to. That was actually a little piece of shell. I love shell fragments that have become buffed off and worn like that, so I actually kept one and put it in the pocket. This is the packaging from an oracle deck that I got that I'm actually going to send out to our Goddess Magic people on Patreon. So spoiler alert for that, sorry. And but I cut the package up. I took the cards out to send to them, and then I cut the package up and put it in my book. I'm always on the alert for things that can go in my book. Hestia, I do these card buffet packets. I'm going to be doing that with Gaia Goddess Gathering as a workshop, and I do it with groups of friends in person as well. And so Hestia was my she was my packet card for July, but I'm actually going to honor her with my August prayer book. So I'd thought about so I have her bookmark in here. Oops, spoiler alert. more spoiler alerts. I have her bookmark in here, and then, but I went ahead and picked my new card for August, and I got Yamaya instead. I thought about just transferring the card over, but I really like doing a new one. It feels like an inspiration oracle message for the month as a whole. And so while I am honoring Hestia with my prayer book, ironically, her card was in last month. But that's part of what inspired me to honor her with August's book, is because of this, encountering this card over and over again as I worked through July. It was really, felt like she was calling to me, and a message was coming through there. So I'm going to leave this card and this bookmark in July's book as I move through August. And we had the bizarre experience of going to Buc-ee's, and so I made a little book out of my spiced pecan bag from Buc-ee's. This was our key card from where we were staying, and so it actually has, I don't think I can get it out with one hand, but it has a prayer card in it. I just can't get it out right now. That's okay. And went out to dinner or breakfast. Went on an airboat ride. A lot of my things are falling out of the pockets, and then I can't put them back in one-handed. We actually did see those real cows on the airboat tour outside Orlando. Colored this cute little Grateful for Air Plants card from Leslie. Went to Churromania in Walmart. There can be joy anywhere. And then it was time to fly home. So technically speaking, I may add some things to the final pages of this book. I hadn't really realized that I still needed to do that because we actually traveled home on August 1st. So I was working on putting my August book together in the Orlando airport. And so my July book was zipped up into my suitcase. And so I may glue something here. I probably won't. I really do feel like there's something about the 30-day container, and there's something liberating about just knowing that it's done and moving on instead of trying to catch up or finish. And so this I had showed before from Coloring Book of Shadows, but I do have some maps and bits and pieces from our trip still in the back. So I may glue those in. That's from Poetic Goddess, Kimberly Rodriguez, and I may do that. I had my daily practice check-in chart for July that I had made. That was experimental concept. I don't think I'm going to keep doing it. And these are some ongoing resources that I keep with me from book to book to book. So there's some special things to me in there that I keep from book to book. And yeah, some cards that I didn't use and a bookmark that I didn't use. And so I'm going to have to decide if I use those or if I just decide to put the book away with its little extras tucked in the back. I'm probably going to put it away with just a little extra tucked in the back. So that's what, sometimes I call these my books of liberation, right? And that is what they are. This practice is here to hold you, to support you, to sustain you, to nourish you, to encourage you, to inspire you, not to tell you what to do or to be something that goes onto your should do obligation list. It is here to hold you in all of your fullness, richness, muchness, and wholeness. And it can hold all of that. And so if you need to skip a page, if you need to tear a page out, if you need to write across 2 pages, if you need to have 1 page be blank and 1 page full of life and color, it is everything that you have, that you bring, is welcome here in this practice. And so it is here to hold you and nourish you, not to tell you what to do or make you feel guilty. So just a little reminder about that as we move into August with a theme of sustain, because our practices need to be small enough, simple enough, supportive enough that they sustain us. They do not create obligation, pressure, or force in us. And sometimes that can feel like a little bit of a tender line, like it can be hard to assess. Is this supporting and sustaining me, or is this obligatory and shoulding me? And so I always encourage you to be open to reflection and contemplation and reevaluation of how that feels to you. So anyway, 30 Days of Goddess materials are available to you, including printable prayer books and snapshot cards and all kinds of videos and resources at 30daysofgoddess.com. That's where all the free stuff lives. And then if you want expanded editions and a thriving devotional community, you can become a member of our Goddess Magic community on Patreon, which is patreon.com/goddessmagic. So 2 levels, free and open to everybody, and then a paid membership is also available for a deeper depth of exploration. And with the paid membership, you do get a post and a resource every single day. Lots of printables, lots of poems, audios, videos, reflections, live circles, Monday lives in the Facebook group, etc., etc. So lots of things available to you wherever you choose to enter into this devotional rhythm. Thank you so much for being here, and keep living your magic. Bye-bye.